Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In view of the prevalent COVID conditions, you are requested to adhere to the COVID-appropriate behaviors like wearing masks properly, washing hands frequently, maintaining social distancing and avoiding crowded places. Now the news in detail. Rich tributes paid to Dharti Abba Shahid Birsa Munda on Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. Shrujini Awards function organized for employees of Communication Engineering Department of SAIL RSP, and Virendra Lakra, SAIL Hockey Academy star alumnus, receives coveted Arjuna Award. Now the news in detail. Rich tributes were paid to the iconic tribal leader Shahid Veer Birsa Munda on his birth anniversary in a function organized at Birsa Chowk on 15th November 2021. The function was organized by the Birsa Munda Statue Committee, Rourkela, to mark the 146th birth anniversary of Shahid Veer Birsa Munda. It is worth mentioning here that as India is celebrating 75 years of independence as the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Government of India has declared the birthday of Shahid Veer Birsa Munda as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, the day dedicated to the tribal freedom fighters. Mr. A.K. Pradhan, ED Projects, Rourkela Steel Plant, RSP, was the chief guest on the occasion. Mr. P.K. Satpathy, EDP and A RSP, Mr. Daulat Chandrakar, Sub-Collector Panposh, Professor Bijoy Kumar Topo, Secretary Birsa Munda Statue Committee, Mr. A.K. Nayak, CGM TA and CSR, Mr. B. Singh, GM Town Engineering, Mr. B.K. Raut, GM P, HS and SW, Mrs. Archana Satpathy, DGM PR and COC of RSP, Mrs. Seema Fatima Ekka, DI PRO Rourkela, along with several other senior officers of RSP and the state government and eminent personalities of Rourkela, office bearers of various socio-cultural organizations were present on the occasion. Mr. Prasanna Kumar Tripathi, Joint Secretary, Birsa Munda Statue Committee, presided over the function. It is noteworthy that Birsa Munda, a young freedom fighter and tribal leader, was born on 15th November 1875. Birsa belonged to the Munda tribe in the Chota Nagpur Plateau area. He spearheaded a tribal religious millenarian movement, Birsayat, that arose in the Bengal Presidency, now Jharkhand, in the late 19th century during the British Raj, thereby making him an important figure in the history of the Indian independence movement. On March 3, 1900, Birsa Munda was arrested by the British police while he was sleeping with his tribal guerrilla army at Jamkopai forest in Chakradharpur. He died in Ranchi jail on June 9, 1900 at a young age of 25. A Shrujini Award distribution function was organized for the employees of Communication Engineering Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 12th November 2021. Mr. M.K. Mohanty, CGM Electrical, presided over the function and presented Shrujini Awards to the employees. Mr. Sumita Bhattacharya, GM CED, Mr. B.K. Behera, AGM IED, other officers and employees of the department were also present on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. M.K. Mohanty congratulated the award winners and encouraged all to provide innovative suggestions for the betterment of the department. Mr. B.K. Behera elaborated on the status of Shrujini Creativity Scheme in the department. In all, out of 50 suggestions, 25 suggestions were awarded on the occasion, which have already been implemented. Cash awards to the tune of Rs 7,000 were given on the occasion. The suggestions have brought substantial tangible and intangible savings for the plant. Earlier, Mr. M.K. Sahu, AGM CED, welcomed the gathering, while Mrs. S. Behera, Senior Manager CED, proposed a formal vote of thanks. The function was coordinated by Mr. M.K. Sahu, AGM CED. Virendra Lakra, the star alumnus of SAIL Hockey Academy of Rourkela Steel Plant, has been conferred with the coveted Arjuna Award by the Honorable President of India, Shri Ram Nath Kovind, in a glittering function held on 13th November 2021. With this, Virendra has not only brought glory for Rourkela Steel Plant but also for Sundargarh district and the state of Orissa. Son of late Ignis Lakra, a former employee of RSP, Birendra had started learning hockey from a young age at Biju Patnaik Hockey Stadium as a day scholar under the tutelage of Mr. Peter Tirgi, who himself is a junior international. In 2004, he had joined Sale Hockey Academy (SHA) and underwent training till 2010. At the SHA, he was trained for a year by Harman Lakra, a Sports Association of India coach. From 2005, Birendra was coached by Raju Kant Saini, a NIS, National Institute of Sports coach. Besides, Birendra also received guidance from Olympian and Arjun Award winner late Michael Kindo from time to time. Since the days of his cadetship at the Sale Hockey Academy, Birendra had exhibited exceptional talent and tenacity. A vital cog in Indian hockey team's defense, Birendra had represented India in various prestigious international competitions, appearing more than 150 times, including the 2012 London Olympics and 2021 Tokyo Olympics. That's all in this edition of Rourkela News. Namaskar.